What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with today's first video. And in today's first video, we're going to take a look at Stellar Lumens, or XLM, whatever you want to call it, and take a look at the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly time frame. We're also going to take a look at the Stellar Lumens and Bitcoin ratio to see if we can find any clues on what is going to happen next for XLM. So if that sounds good to you guys and you guys are new to the channel and end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys press that subscribe button right down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys that takes your time out of your day to do that for me, okay? Now, let's jump on into the 4-hour chart here and not waste any more time, okay? I don't like to waste your guys' time, all right? Plain bake, period. Now let's jump into the 4-hour chart. You guys can see just yesterday, we broke down from our symmetrical triangle that we were looking at our upwards targets. We were looking at our downwards targets, especially on stream yesterday. We talked about how 34 cents could be a big support area for XLM because that was our major resistance down here towards the beginning of February. What did we do, guys? Well, we went right down to our measured move. You take our measured move of our symmetrical triangle and you put that right at our breakout point. Look how perfectly we wicked down right to that measured move down. So that worked out absolutely perfect. Now I'm going to get rid of that so you guys can see how that played out. And look where we got our candle body, right? Our bounce, right? Obviously, we wicked down to our measured move, but we really got our support really at that 34 cent level, right where we've got multiple highs back here in the beginning of February. All right, perfect. Now, we did get a good bounce, but will we continue to the upside? Well, we'll talk about that in just a second, but let's talk about if we continue down. If we continue down, I expect us to get some support here at about 31 cents if we do continue back down to the downside here, okay? You can see, looking left, we have a bunch of support and resistance at this level. Looking left here, you can see all this resistance, all resistance, and then flip the support. So look for that 31 cents area to be pretty big support, if we do get to that level. But I don't know if we're going to get to that level. And here's exactly why. You can see down here on the 4-hour RSI, right? We went into oversold territory, which tends to be the bottom of our consolidations for XLM. You look at our last 3 consolidations right here, guys, right? Look where we got to undersold or oversold, right? Right here. You can see that marked the bottom of our dump, right? Yes, we pumped back up and dumped a little more, but we didn't go lower than that point, right? And then we pumped again and we went lower. You can see our bottom relatively of that dump was when we got into that oversold territory. And you can see what we just did is we just went into that oversold territory on the 4-hour once again. So will that mean that this will be the bottom of the dump? Well, maybe so, right? Maybe not. But history, does repeat itself usually in these markets, especially in the bull market on the way up, okay? That's the first thing I really wanted to look at for XLM from the 4-hour, really the shorter term time frames. If we do get a bounce here, expect a move back up to probably retest this old support as possible new resistance, or hopefully we can break back above that, somewhere around the 50 cent mark. Probably get some resistance if we do get a good size bounce here. But we'll keep looking at that in the short-term time frame, okay? Switching to the daily. This is why I'm not too worried right now, okay? You can see ever since the start of August of 2020, right? What we were doing is we're just stair-stepping up. So we got resistance, right? And we pumped. And then we touched our old resistance as new support, right? We had our new resistance. And we pumped again. We got support on that old resistance. Then we pumped again. Now we're getting support as of right now on that old resistance. So it's really just a stair step, as you guys can see here. And look at exactly where those stair steps are. If we look left here, look where we pumped exactly to on our last pump. That 618 Fibonacci here, you guys can see that 618 Fibonacci was our last pump high right here. You can see the red line. Now look at what Fibonacci levels we keep pumping to. So you can see the first one, right? We pumped right to that 236 Fibonacci, then pulled back. And then you can see we pumped right to that 382 Fibonacci and then confirmed the 2.36 Fibonacci as support and then pumped again to the 618. And now I've come back down, and so far, right, not to say it's going to last, right? We got to see maybe a couple daily closes to confirm this as support. As you can see, that's what happened multiple times down here. You actually touched it a few times to confirm it as support. But as of right now, we're holding that 3.82 Fibonacci as support right now. So maybe we do hold that, maybe we don't. Maybe we continue back down and maybe come back down to 23 cents or whatever. But I mean, if history were to repeat itself, we would just be stair-stepping up, right? Stair-stepping up, and then we eventually round out here, or maybe flag out here, and then make a next pump up at some point within the next couple weeks, okay? So watch out for that. We also have our RSI creating a little bit of a support level. I would like to see us hold this, right? You can see, we're coming up on the RSI here pretty perfectly, if you ask me. So it would be nice to hold that level on the RSI, but I like how we cooled down the daily a lot, right? We're all the way down at a 42 RSI on the daily, which means we have room to run if we do get a bounce here to the upside. So guys, that's the daily chart and why I believe we're going to get some support on this level that we are right now. You can see also, right, our last couple dumps, right? So this dump, we got a nice 45% dump. Awesome sale if you were able to scoop some XLM up there, right? Top to bottom on this dump, right? 45%. Look how much that matches up. And this dump right here, top to bottom, was a 49% dump. So mid to high 40s is usually the dump level that we get. Let's test this one, see if that one also works out, right? Yeah, 43% dump. So in the 40s is where our typically dumps are for XLM. So I am expecting a bounce here, and I do like this massive wick that we got here, which confirms that there is a lot of buying pressure here for XLM, okay? So let's switch on to the weekly. What do we have on the weekly? Well, don't have too much to look on the weekly. Usually we look at the Fibonacci's on the weekly. I just like the daily look a little bit better in today's video. But anyways, on the weekly, you can see our 20-week moving average is now up around 26 cents. So that could be should be our bull market support. You did see we did break it down here, but for most altcoins, a 20-week moving average is our bull market support. Especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the higher cap altcoins in general. You can see we're no longer overbought on the weekly RSI. We're now at a 64, so that's good. You know, we're cooling off that weekly RSI. We also do have a trend line forming here on the weekly RSI that I would like to see hold here as support, okay? So that's really the weekly, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I mean, we are at a major Fibonacci level right here at the 0.618 Fibonacci level. So it makes perfect sense why we got a pullback here on the weekly, okay? Now switching over to the Stellar Lumens Bitcoin chart, you can see we're really stuck between these two levels here, about 0.000001 and 0.00000078, right? I'm not even going to try to say what those actually say there. I don't even know how to say those. I know it's Satoshis, but I don't know how to say those actual names, okay? Yeah, I mean, you're really stuck between those. I mean, right now you're dipping on the XLM Bitcoin pair. I would like to see us hold this green line as support here. If we do continue down, hold that as support and then continue back up. You can see we had a similar type of consolidation back here where we kept getting resistance at this red line and we eventually popped. So, we hit it once, twice, 3 times. The more you hit a resistance, the more likely it is to break. So we'll see what happens. But it's looking very, very similar. If you move that down, you can see how similar it's actually looking to this consolidation period here, where you hit it once, twice, 3 times, and then you went, right? So now we got once, twice, 3 times. Maybe now you pull back one more time and then you're off. But we'll have to wait and see what happens on the XLM Bitcoin pair, guys. But exciting times, exciting dip buying opportunities for plenty of altcoins out there. Do not panic sell your crypto. This is the time you want to be adding to your stack. This happens plenty of times for XLM, right? 40% dump, 40% dump, 40% dump, 40% dump. So just be wary, guys, that we haven't even broken the all-time high yet for XLM. So I don't even think we're close to the top of the cycle, guys. So do not panic sell your crypto, point blank. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did and are new to the channel, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button right down below. Appreciate all you guys that go out and do that. Also, I will be streaming tonight at around 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Running a little late today on the video. So 8:15 Eastern Standard Time is the time. And I'll see you guys in the live stream. Peace.